The following feature is rated SM for spiritual maturity and is not intended for the immature who wishes to remain as such. The views expressed are not necessarily those of our sponsors, as they sometimes could care less about what the host is saying, but is more concerned about having their product on a popular show. Warning, small minds, listen at your own risk, as this content is extremely overwhelming and may do further damage to those minds closed off to objective reality. Approach with an open mind, as the heavy nature of the content will lick your chip.
Hey! In the meantime, 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 in between time, in the meantime, in the meantime, in between time, time.
Alright, Purple Nation, big up on yourself, Purple Soldier, Purple Scout. What time you now? Yeah, man, time for your next bonus episode. In the meantime, bonus episode 25, I think we're entitled SS Hell, the Fool in Class. Alright, as promised, we did go touch upon the depression topic, but we get some major requests for the whole dunce pack thing and, even more about what we call this SS Hell thing. Yeah. So I have to go push back that, to our next episode. Because I try to overdo it, because the attention span them get shorter and shorter by the minute. And I don't know if I'm alone, I remember if you say like, share and subscribe and then sitting there. Because in the meantime, now seek no convert. But who need it can go find it if it not turn up in the algorithm. And that's just reality, so like, share and subscribe and keep the comment section busy. And as usual, just type in Zion if you're not too typey. And big up all of the members and the patrons. A whole heap of things in store for the eye them. Give thanks for all the faith. And big up a brother named Andy Drummond, 7679. Yeah, man, you're a top observer and student of the year. Remember me tell you that. Hear you? No say a word, brother, same way it's set. You see what I go on. I remember sending no queries about anything at all, to the WhatsApp hotline. And that is 876-285-9615. That is 876-285-9615. Alright, catch you up on the next side.
In the meantime.
Go tell them, say a rasta around the world, a curly locks around the world. You have to know that. In the meantime, listen at theme time. Program say that.
This section of In the Meantime is brought to you by Renaissance Immigration. Renaissance believes that as long as there was a way into your immigration problem, there is always a way out. Call Renaissance now at 437-703-114728. The consultation is absolutely free.
In the meantime.
In the meantime, you've got a voice note.
Alright, we'll go on again. So I'm go by the name as I tell you before. My YouTube name and my TikTok name are Rooklings Media. Understand? Yeah, I might look a thing that avid listener and watch the program and thing and so forth. As you know, we communicate before. I have one question for you ask you today. You have some people that go around and support this dunce pack back them, including one teacher from a prominent high school on the North Coast. I'm not going to say I wish because I do the help over Facebook. See? The problem with me have, they must say this dunce pack or this dunce is a movement and is a... You understand? But we still try to understand what they mean. You understand? Because at what point dunce end up in a school and become a slang? When a bride people go there go get bride. And like me always mention this, the dunce and the bride look on things differently and then dunce to the whole situation. Because why? The bride dunce to the effect where it have upon the actual dunce. And the dunce already done. So you don't know saying dunce to almost everything. Including the effect where it have by him himself. When he promote that. They must say, one bag can prevent one picnic from learn. When something become a style, it's a hell of a thing, So it's not the bag itself or the train where a man got to start for. You want that video I watch. And see man say, what dunce man them your girl want. A man with shoes in a waist and knife and weed upon table and all of them. And I say nothing wrong with weed or I mean, I even debate weed, but we just say The dunce and the bright look upon the situation and differently, and that almost everybody way in a equation don't understand. So, I like to hear think on it, your next podcast.
All right, Ruplings. I think we are talk at the part in the planet Earth in the book where me I say both bright and dunce really dunce to where them no know. Because whether somebody no know something because them can't read it or them can read it but don't read it. The two somebody dunce to where them no read equally. All right, so in the Gleaner, I mean the article we see a brother when name the principal for Jonathan Grant High School that over Spanish Town, Dr. O'Neill Uncle. He must say, boy, no dunce allowed. I'm going to read one article. We have Mr. Uncle saying, and I quote, if a child shows up with it on Monday, you will have to get another bag. I don't know why I'm thinking only boy I going to show up with it. So it might work. Because again, we put a label upon everything, get a little story, and we believe the story. Perfect example. Dunce associated to man. We hardly pre-woman as dunce, you know. That's why so much we get it, that's so much baby mother problem. Well, one reason why. We just ram away and not think of none of them things. Till the baby born and I ask her if he spell Paw Patrol. Alright. We just use that as an example. We'll get back to it. And of course, say, me I hear say they don't pack them sell off. And them not cheap, none at all. Sell right off. And when we say that, me actually paraphrase part of a feedback from an actual educator named White Sanya. And when the person say, dunce packs are sold out on every site, they make sure to place special emphasis on the dunce, dunce packs. That have to basically say, how ironic is it that we are called them dunce, but that them are run the place? Yes, sir. So then continue to say, when me see the bag, then me reach laughter land instantly. Because I know them are going to send up enough people blood pressure. Whole heap of laughing emoji. I love that generation here, YF. Whole heap more emoji. You know YF mean already. You fuck. And the person now, the same person, also in a caption, what seemed like a caption on a post say, post about the same thing then. Say, Mr. Uncle, who me have to remind, say, are the principal of Jonathan Grant. Because I would have forget already, no for at least. Would have forget already. By me reach right there, so who is Mr. Uncle? So me have to refresh upon that for those who forget. Alright, so them say Mr. Uncle is one of the few school principals that I admire for many reasons, with him being a senior citizen, placing emphasis on the senior citizen. In essence, they must say my old dinosaur when I know where I go on. Alright, so then continue. I can understand him not understanding what the dunce movement is. Hence his reasons for banning this bag can be easily justified. So in a nationwide 90 FM newscast, when the article will say, Education Minister Favour Williams is again cautioning school administrators and teachers against using denial of access to education as punishment. And them quoter are saying school should not bar students over dunce bags. And we also see what them say. The president of the National Students' Council, NSSC, Nadia Lewis, said despite the negative connotation of the bags branded dunce being worn by students, it doesn't determine how one learns. Them people are educators, people who are supposed to understand the value of education. And them listen, I just quote from, and them a teach you pitney, And this is the sentiment when most people share, Most people when me run my poll, When you think a transgender teacher pick me alone a threat to their future. The glamorizing that dunce thing is one of the biggest one. Remember me tell you that. This is one true example. I want me tell you that the worst form of dunce not academic. It's spiritual. When me say spiritual, enough people I think about dopey and superstition. But I know that me talk about. And the ability to properly interpret and discern reality. Discern where you look at. And that me talk. Spiritual illiteracy, real illiteracy. Both the bright and the dunce suffer from that. Me doubt say 5% of the world spiritually literate. When you dunce in any one I two way them, her attention I biggest need. Business what wrong or right. You go always do what is wrong if what is right no popular. And that go on here so. But you think them so-called educator yeah? Come and ask, what does a bag have to do with education? In a tone like y'all need to get civilized. And if them ever know how civilization a kill we, if them ever know how backward human be compared to where them for there. As me say all the while, none of today problem no start today, you know. Then come from a slow and steady transition where beyond the naked eye or even the mind, beyond the mind ability to interpret them in a real time. I'm not telling you again, it's like watching flowers grow. You can never see it unless you video it and fast forward it and they say you see it. And every information that a growth. Some of them are turned down. A social media run it like little joke. And repeat it and repeat it and repeat it. Each time with a little more of the joke. Till it on fashion. It in a style. And why people wear why in a style. To win the approval of everybody else, we are wear the same thing. So them pressure Mr. Uncle there. Till him lego him stance cause him no support. And him want to keep him job. Cause tomorrow morning if them fire him, even majority of the few where did I support him or call him idiot. When you see how the system and you saw it design yet? When you understand now how I said this devil or this demon make your outcome tight to your income, doing the right thing up here. In our world we make out of the wrong thing. You see how strong you have to be for do the right thing? When you see how strong me have to be for do in the meantime? A program I tell you consistently. Or no need for hear. And I conform to the victim playing and the finger pointing when most of you want to hear. You don't think that would appear me more? Anyway, at the 13th of September, my birth date. You know, me accept gift. One of the biggest gifts you can give me are the one where you can give yourself. Yeah man, planet Earth, the gift that keep on give it. It's available in every farm on Amazon as you know, and you can get it locally at JA Deals Park Plaza. Right across from the bus center in the plaza when mother's there, you can't miss that. Alright, just go at jadeals.com and find out where them other locations island-wide there and them ship internationally and everywhere, so no excuse. And the people may also ask how them can support the channel. You must know I can the same set of people there. But anyway, every links will do that in the description. Alright, move on. This Americanized thinking fuck up with country still, you know. Big time. Me see people say them are Christian. A backy dunce movement. Big old minister this and minister that. It's embarrassing. This one attack principles when no society can live without. Discipline when no society can live without. Can't take up this Americanized everybody have a right fuck type of thinking. Because if it's a freedom when everybody have everything one time. That a chaos that. Freedom can only come through organizing chaos. Discipline. You can't do everything one time. You have to sacrifice some things to get some other things. You can see with the hairstyle part of it and adjust into a limit. Where certain adjustment can make a more flexible, but God no. Everything a balance. Some semblance of order for remain. Me a telling you from the start of the program. Say, adult no come and stuff to be picnic friend. When we mature and know more than them, we can't make them tell we what to do. How long now me a telling you, say all of this where you say I go on is a parental crisis. Yeah man, parenting. Picnic just roommate where them live with and a parent for. Most parents nowadays now have the guts for one of the best for them picnic again. No sir. Who first on here say all them want for them picnic with them friend? You know what? Not that them picnic want to picnic have a good opinion of them. Picnic got see parents as tyrant no matter what. Cause them don't know better. Parents supposed to be at a mental place that where them not reach yet. So how for them opinions say them no want a medicine go valid? When you as a parent now know say a cancer. And if this a picnic and not take it, them a go dead. And them don't know or understand that. Same thing for you as a mature person. We are trying to deal with an adult child when you understand boundary and principle. You have to do it right, despite them feelings. Any adult about to picnic is a picnic in an adult body. You're not ready for adulthood yet. You don't come with the shame culture. Everything a shame. You're shaming this and you're shaming that. Sure. Me don't tell you already enough. So everything have its value, even shame. Remember that. I just say most of we don't know how to use the value in things. We can't even see it, much less to use it. But everything have value. How you think the dunce cap invent for? The hat that they used to put on your head and put in one corner. Every youth used to afraid of that like post. Me no want go there so they rest of class and laugh after me. So what you think them do? Them strive to know where they're at there. And them turn out better. Me dying for no get Planet Earth Volume 2, The Courage to Offend. Yeah man. Hopefully before the year done. But remember, if you don't get Volume 1 yet, get it and learn in detail how to recognize and use the value and everything to your advantage. And get the road to Zion on Amazon same time too. I want to see how me reach Yassa. Dunce Hat used to say, this is how you do not want to be. This is how you don't want to act. Words are powerful something. What you think in the Bible in John 1 it say in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. What do you think it mean? Me interpret it as every word have a meaning. We give you a visual image. And every image tell a story, and every story carry a influence. And the influence become God in your life will create and destroy. At where you no know say is your command or your will. Careful which words you endorse. Alright, make we say those words. And you, the educators, where I say them thing there. Believe that. Alright, cool. So Monday morning I come. You want to do for me? You want to do? You see when you call up a student up on the blackboard there, what color they have now? Then green all. Alright, the board. When you call up a student on the board and them a do something man like, let's say they get it wrong. Just look on them then and say, yo, pussy. You know, say you coming like a idiot. You know, no bumbuckler sense, you know, batty boy. Yeah man, say, talk to them, so no words. Yeah man, do that. I just words. I know nothing. We use entertainment to hide some dangerous thing, boy, I see. And do like say we don't see danger car money night. And we sell all we very pickney them. To go with what financially viable or what make it popular to others. Alright, enough parents you see a complain about all a book we cost $4,000. We buy that dunce pack then now. If a 20 grand it a sell for. Because the bag popular and I go make them look good. It a go bring instant gratification and win approval. So in a feed them yeah, the bag value more. And the book not worth it. Because it now do nothing for them, the parents. And if it for even help the pitney, now help them right away. Today. The whole culture focus on teenagers. And them a set the trend for big people. And I decide what important. You stay there. In a normal, healthy, sane culture, it would have been the other way around. We're not dead this again. We are lose it. We are try to be cool instead of try to be parents. And then we end up always a ball like we don't know what did I do? Who caused this? I saw the erosion and the downfall of every society start, every civilization. Remember me tell you that. When you move certain value and principle, we are column for the society that society cannot stand. Yeah man, me see all university student embrace back of the class dunce thugs concept. And I laugh and I say it's fun. That's just a little joke. Lighten up. And the real dunce them. I watch that and I say, yeah, we are win. We are take over. Because what people don't know, you know. Anytime you get people where them consider the easier option, them all take it, you know. Because them never consider long term. What easier now, today, them all do it. Because a dunce person, I go say, oh, me not have to go in a class and follow no discipline and me there so rain and I tell me rain and straighten me out and me can't do what me want to do. He more feel like the easier life he more live now, you know, when he can do what he want to do, think what he want, think and be who he want to be. Or who she want to be. Shit, you see it again, you see? Man dunce. Anyway, a dunce person, I'll take the easier route. Them all fight for indiscipline and chaos because it look easy. Because them nasty up the road. And with them also nasty is that these university students, we are mostly rich people pitney. Them can laugh and take everything for joke and kin them teeth, you know. But them not laugh with you, them a laugh after you. Them can go and laugh. You feel that them a face the implication and a dunceness the way them take for joke. Now them a go and go turn liar, doctor, all sort of big this and big that. Because them know so them all laugh even louder when them business increase after the amount of problem. Where your literal dunceness I go cause for them business monetize the consequence of your dunceness. Because remember when people dunce, whether academically or spiritually, especially academically, them don't know certain things. Them don't have nothing to compare, nothing to them. Live in a state of paranoia which cause anxiety because them not certain about nothing. And if you guess everything and that equal problem, and that much the most people can do. You think them student there? We are bust blank for dunce song and then got on liar. Really hate the criminal where you stand a 90% chance for turn because you're dunce and paranoid and create your own idea about everything. And everything is a fight instead of a conversation. You really think so they're not there. You think so they hate the criminal where you're turn? Business a boom. Idiot. Now me first tell you how they use artists create a bag of idiot where fuck more idiot and I make more idiot. Where Banner complains everybody take them for idiot. I hear some people, no? I just know the youth, them want to know if it do, man, and know the right thing, and them do the right thing. You see me? No, sir. Almost 100% a wrong doer. Know exactly what is right. But it just look easier to do the wrong thing. I can't know, no. I know, no, want no. I see you no actually narcissist enough of them artists, yeah. No academically dunce. For write some of my sickest lyrics, then we have no dance to no destruction. You think them artists then know so them more around a dunce and fool, I less competitor them have. A dunceness, spiritual and otherwise. Make we as ghetto youth, most of we as ghetto youth, we have the talent, we are the greatest thing, the greatest set of Jamaican them. Can't come together and form a partnership, make nothing work. Because we can't bow to discipline, can't bow to structure. Ask a man about 9 o'clock now, and if I hear 13 for reach, I hear how much picnic him have, how you pussy when I rate him. How much time I tell you that for the program? Don't make we suffer and can't do the business what we save our life. Because when you go to work, you still not left the thing them like brother, sister, cousin, family out of the equation. When a man tell you say do this or make sure so you deliver that, you go like a tech man for fool and the boy can't press me. And a man can't, I want to and the boy can't lead me. You feel like paranoia. Guess about everything. Make up your own story and believe it. And if we don't know what we do, I'll kill people. Look what we General be them. I done since one or both sides of cause that, you know. One man I tell another man how the vision go and he can't understand it and make up his own idea it, and none of them situations they don't normally end well. And believe me, and me for telling you that, me feel it at the hands of dunceness. Have the best intention and I try explain that shit to a dunce. And the spiritually illiterate even worse. You think everything toddler think up in our mind against General be a true? Or we even General B think you must see in a toddler sometime. A true? You don't think so for true? But listen and talk out of a batty boy. And this man the garrison town in an animal farm, you know. Full of big cash cow with all McDonald and milk. How long may I tell you that? They say, dog, switch a lie. Human being reward driven. If they don't feel say nothing right for them, they not do it. What can motivate people if you learn or if you be disciplined if they don't feel say them have to do it if it's not a must? You have to use things with them love as a bargaining chip. No fruit snacks unless you do this. And look how fast them do it. No phone, no video game unless you cooperate. I saw it a figure. I know everything goes. But don't use denial of access to education as punishment. You know that? If you give them the option to prioritize entertainment over education, that them are going to do. Simply because it appears easier. Me allow you to come in now in my class and do what you feel like do. Where that I tell the other people them we follow discipline. No mash everything mash up. The biggest problem with the education sector face is how much picking no prioritize education, you know. How long me telling you that? So picking just a go to school because them here so them for go to school. Them not have them own understanding of why this is important. Some people themselves don't even know why them are send the picking them. Stale news? I don't never even remember so me say that how long. And for the people who know exactly why you don't want to know youth to go to school and get a good education, a better one now where you get, tell them. What motivate you for pressure them so? Yes, mama, tell your daughter about the 9-man who rape you. Yes. Tell her how that destroy your self-esteem. Tell her how much time you waste. I be a big idiot. I got a man yard instead I got a class. Tell her I make she understand it to the fullest how important it is. Tell her I make she afraid to repeat your mistake because she actually know the mistake that you make. Take shame out of it and tell her. Tell your son, so you're up on corner of NIGEL. And I ignore school and the value of it because you're young and big girl want you. I ain't not stop till you do 5 or 10 years of prison. Tell him no man. Tell him how you learn the hard way. Tell him what happened to your life because you're dunce. Tell him how much place you go and hear people talk and mimic and mock you and laugh after you. Because you can hardly form a sentence. Tell him. Tell him. Tell him how you have to laugh all when you want ball because you want the little money where you work for from them. Tell him, say you don't want him living in a state of paranoia, never knowing what is what. So him can't calm down. Because I'm not certain about nothing. In other words, you don't want him live like how you live. Tell him, man. And if you can't tell her, and you can't tell him, play this make them hear. If I this you know want to say. Tell him that the plantation we have programmed them for dunce and keep them in a slavery you want them escape. Tell them that. Tell them that them now if you understand. But them will thank you one day. Remember upon Stir It Up with Black Ashan? And him have a girl who lift him up out of poverty. And him done, so he make him friend of your taxi girl. And him friend take away a girl. And the girl give him loan bus he put on the road. And Saxa say, enough of dunce out. But as usual, most of them kin on the teeth and pass it. A gimmicks, man. And nowadays, they all bought on YouTube and look excuse for dunce. Watch be a video where I make man telling about, oh, they might use them brainwash education. Oh, why we have to learn all geometry and this here physics and that and learn about a thing where we not gonna ever use anyway. Me hear it every day. And I be a so-called smart people that ask them stupid question there. Because let's say you learn some kind of maths where you're not gonna ever use. It's not about learning the maths itself. It's about learning your mind. To use your mind, exercising your mind. Look upon it, say, yeah. The maths might never ever have a purpose. You might never ever have to use it. But learning how to figure out complex issues and bring solutions are going to last a lifetime. So even if you never use the maths itself, it train you how to problem solve. I like showing him Karate Kid, wax on, wax off. The youth they get frustrated. I said this man, this great teacher never did they teach him nothing, and him come there all long all him and tell him to do a wash car and do all kind of household chore. And at the end of the day, the youth learn and never even know. So him did that train all along. Because there's a way to hold the sponge. There's a way to push certain thing against the force. There's a way to hold the broom. I'm that train I don't know. The maths the other subject the way you might never use. Did a billion minds abdominals. Are the best way that me can put it. And that does a 5-minute workout. Oh, one add and 2 one add in each class. But if you prepare you, if you can handle more than 30 seconds of a TikTok video. If you pay attention to something for more than an hour. We can't sit down and make them vital institutions that just erode and just dash away. We have to fight back. Everything now is a hack, an easy way. The easy button is not real. Hear me tell you now. This work smarter, not harder. Illusion. Smart is good but harder for United if you gotta respect yourself. Remember me tell you that. Every day someone no cuss. Oh, them people are done states already, you know. I know the bag a big word and this and that. Remember say I'm me first telling you know. Man bring on attention to the fact say then government that we are running the country a pay big word then use. And ask why them not just simplify the words. But me know the answer to the question before me ask it. But you think somebody will extract feed them upliftment from your ignorance. I go really talk for you understand them. If you intend to last a day around here in a for them system, you have to learn the language or perish. Fine if you go live in one bush far from civilization. That a long thing, a lie that boring. Me I try to show you. Say inna the boring. When the upliftment there. That's why I'm telling you all the while. I work separate the strong from the weak. Remember me tell you that.
This section of In the Meantime is brought to you by Lewis Law Professional Association. They've got your back on all matters related to visa, citizenship, removal of conditions, waivers, and much more. Call Lewis Law now on 954-530-1717.
Gangsta is purple. I tell you family say that. When we say purple, we mean that.
Alright, so by now, me see the many videos like this, and this. And we'll eat more. I express yet another outrage, but one more issue where we think we're concerned about. Yeah, man. This time at the SS hell, where we are got through. You know, where poor people are got through right now. Alright, before me get tonight, you know, for those people who love to show them way, find different way to point out the same problem every week. I entertain uno with the illusion now, say. Uno not a part in them problem there. That show you enough uno. Yeah man, Funo show are the one them we talk truth but below the surface. You know them season it with the lie with slow pies no. In the meantime, enough people love problem and hate solution. Cause it take too much time and patience and thinking and detailed examination for no actual truth. Babylon teach you say devil in eye detail, but a God in eye detail. Let me tell you that. If you can't tolerate the detail, will come with the solution. I wrong show this. From the first episode, I say SM for spiritual maturity. The content heavy and cheap I go lick. Me not tell you no that. Most of them just want to hear what the problem is. But can't deal with the how to solve it. Everything about that show you say work. But I SM for spiritual maturity and not E for entertainment. If it's entertaining in any way at any time. Because that's just my nature that I me that. Me no want to think so me think say this comfortable for no. Like stir it up when you can take one I want out of it and left the most important part. Like what I do with Bushman song, for example. We say rinsing shot in head. Enough people don't know say I'm a gunman song, you know. But how it pitch it could have turned around to suit the narrative. And to this day the whole world have it as a gangster anthem. I bet I just a while ago someone don't know that. Steer it up a black and white truth, straightforward. But the truth but nothing not straightforward. So me design in the meantime to come in between steer it up breaks. Hence the name in the meantime. To help you to truly understand the advice when I go in a steer it up. Well, for those who can tolerate it, I should have say. Some are ball about pasta and mood and which vice better for deliver it with. And even me that use them vice there in a season 1. You know, some still a ball say them want to hear my real vice. and know it I get to them. But I'm clear up something for you. And none of vice or how me say it. And when me I say, and because me say it. Consistently. I feel the same reason why when me little them. And everybody in the house are dead on Sunday when mommy start play gospel. This Christian woman named Whitney Houston I sing about hell and consequence for action. And nobody in the house couldn't stand her. That is until she backslide and start sing love song. And it's like a fuss way I hear she sing. What cause that? Cause she start tell we where we want to hear. Entertainment have it place, you know. But it's a band-aid on a gunshot wound. Not the operation we find and get out the shot. We perform some complex spiritual surgery over here upon a program. That's why I say it is for who it is for. A be a soldier we're ready to do the 5,000 mental push-up a day. I say purple. This is a buffet. You have to take it up. Me not run down a soul. Me not go with the flow when the river lead to spiritual death. I me appreciate you no love for stir it up, you know. I me not fight, you know. I not go love on the love. I totally get it. I don't want it season up. This is not program feed. I remember a long time I tell you, no? Say I don't meat to love. At the season, who would I eat meat raw? Since I meat you love, you name it raw, no? Same so no deal with truth. It have a season up with something with distract enough from what you not deal with. The program is raw, truth.
In the meantime.
Alright, so according to Nationwide News a couple days ago, where said Jamaican taxpayers will be asked to pay more than 14 million monthly to keep a scandal-plagued investment firm, Stocks and Securities Limited, SSL, in operation for the foreseeable future. As usual, the reaction of the CMO, we not take this, and we are not fool. And perhaps no voice louder than the legendary Buju Banton, the Gargamel, as me shown earlier. And one of the many we have voiced them frustration. So, we'll play a small part of film clip.
Our Minister of Finance, I tell the people in Jamaica, say a private company named SSL rob up and thief up much money from people, like Usain Bolt and all them guys there. Them want the Jamaican people now to go back and pay this private company for the money them and them friend them invest and thief up and laugh up. So, I want to know how long they want to take Jamaican people for fool for. And how long we sit down and make them shit pound, you know. We have to wake up, you know, because them people don't care about I and I. Yeah? You don't see it. You have to wake up higher. Them abuse you have to stop. I don't know if it's an attempt to wake you up, to make us say we are fool. But if we not try so, if we not buy for some fool, the store we not buy from, we're going to have to bring it back. Because that fool that we want to buy no good. Yeah? When you buy a sensible man and think it was a fool, you have to carry it back to the store.
When you say Gargamel, them a buy sensible man, who I assume in your analogy is Jamaican people and think it was a fool. So you say Jamaican people are at least the good majority and a fool. Eh? So how the country reach us with be a sensible people? No, seriously, how the country reach us if I so much we are not fool? And by we, me assume say you count yourself among those who are not fool. So you say you're not fool, alright. The truth is, a fool no know say them a fool. When me did a fool, me never know say me a fool. So all the cuss where you cuss all along you know. SSL and otherwise was a JLP cussing, it wasn't a politician cussing. You see a political rally I walk on stage with hand pan Kimbo like Superman when him saved the day and proud of himself. Yeah man, go do all the peasant wave and come off back. But here, I can only hope there's something real sensible there behind this tomfool day in September. Yeah. May I tell you? No, I can only hope. Alright, so what you tell me now? I not just free the people over hills and valleys too. Again, a PMP are the answer, you know. Are them all save poor people? Are them are the answer to JLP corruption? What happened to its politics time again? Are you gonna vote now? Some people that say you answer that for yourself, you know. Brother, all I can say is, if this and some great strategic maroon plan for friend them and get out Andrew and then cut them short and take away Jamaica when you no get in, then me have to ask a question here. You don't understand now what I mean when I say the social order where the average person follow make almost all the way turn the same politician or way across. Think about it. And this me I talk about in a 3-part episode what I call 1 foot in, where people only serve them ego. So as you look, them a contradict themselves. If you don't remember it, go back, go watch it. Cause it's too long for talk so now. But I see him think I'd play right so. If there's no more to it. And to be honest, Mr. Golden is a good person, you can sense that. But the hallmark of a good leader is the one who is able to make some difficult choice. For the good of the overall objective. Not saying me always agree with everything with Damien say, but Damien Crawford is more popular and charismatic, and if the PMP if it stand a slight chance, you have to put Damien up front. Him have a whole heap of fresh ideas. Give him now, make we cuss him. I feel at the younger people them time forget cussing. If cussing for run. We see man run on for support and you basically make them take him off a stage. You'd rather make people them sink the ship because they don't like the captain. No disrespect, but Buju can't strengthen PMP right now. Because TSC Coke on camera I swing over my head. So instead of Damien you draw for Buju, me that's a wrong dread. Yeah man. I me talk as a Jamaican. Not no Labour right or no PMP. I understand I even respect Buju right for vote for whichever party. I know that I'm a problem. Him having right for vote for which party he want to vote for. Whether Labour right, PMP, whether Uptown Monday, Bossy Tuesday or Boom Sunday. I balance me deal it straight, you know. Remember say 18 year PMP mash up this final Buju. Try not forget that, you know. That 18 year what a PMP cruelty have a hand in enough high problem where Andrew them come and struggle with today. Me I take up for him? No, this is just true. None of today problem never start today. Let me say that again. My very educated guess is that right now, you vote for a change of clothes and not a change of any kind of policy. What make we in the same set of struggle where you ball about right now. But your shirt have on your album name, Born for Greatness. It will get attention and more money you gonna make. And next week nobody no remember this. But don't forget say the same thing with those who can afford to run and have run over the years. Yeah do. Will that make you? Furthermore, you cost about SSL and who about money. And what taxpayer have to go pay for. But you really think your opinion effective in other saga or any other saga right now? When your reputation shaky with the people them? Because you come from jail and go and like say what Mandela do then lock you up for. Even worse than now when you go do this. Brother, I tell you from day one, from the program I start, so your words now go carry no weight. Till the one way you do. It's a cloud over your head, it's an elephant in a room. All of this effort where you put into rewrite history, if you turn wrongdoing in a different story like a true ya Rasta we sing boom bye bye make you go to prison. Could have avoid. If you did just own up to it as a man, you would need all of that energy where you put into this innocent man where them set up narrative where you try to make be the truth. Babylon can't set you up if you not take the bait where them use set the trap. Them entice you yes, them entrap you yes, but are you the pan video taste coke? You never see a gun in your head. Are you put yourself in them hand? Are you deliver yourself to the enemy? And again, let me say it again. People don't know where them are going to end up of it doing a life till them end up of it do it. And a perfect, me I say if a perfect and get everything 100. People truly love you disappointed in you. Not necessarily in a way you do, but how you handle it. Like a little boy, brother. You take a long 10-year walk to freedom, yes? But it look like you never take a 10-minute thought about what freedom truly is, brother. What you think the Bible mean when you say truth shall set you free? And not just when you tell truth about what you see, or when you face truth about what you do. And that a freedom in any scenario or situation where you can think of. So you think say you not addressing this tension between you and your true fans, starting with me as number one. Make you any different from any politician where ignore your feelings for decades. I love make me tell you this, brother. You're my artist, I'll tell you that again. And you make me do music. Your embarrassment are my embarrassment. A man can't say anything to take shame off of themselves still, you know. And that's why people who love you have to dead if you hold you accountable. to whatever confession or testimony you make. But it's pathetic, brother, for what you make excuse. Flipper go to prison too. I watch a clip here now from a podcast named Let's Be Honest, you know, Jeffrey. Yeah, big up Jeffrey. I'm gonna go over Jeffrey now, go watch the full thing. I encourage every ghetto youth to watch an interview here. Yeah.
You know much people dead since me get locked up? You know much top man? Many have not called them name. Only do the research on it. Prison saved me. And me's a change, man. I'm a wiser than how me used to be before. I'm a proud of myself. I'm a proud of my kids them. I'm a proud of the direction. I'm not gonna make nobody draw me out. Straight up. Me not have to prove nothing. Me do it already. I'm not have to do it again. I just live my life, enjoy myself, make the young youth them get to know who me is, teach them what me know, and help them to not make the same mistake what me make.
Flipper them a little boy for you. Some of the people that consider as secular, having no particular belief or moral direction. And yet you will consider yourself as spiritual. And most of we consider the same. Find it difficult to bend your knee to the truth. Embarrassing. You're a coward until you do it. And you not get back your voice until you do it. And to a Jamaica then it need your strength. It need your voice. But the voice there have to come from an authentic place. And I say that with love and respect. I advise you to quiet till you face your own fucker before you talk about other people, bro. Big woman thing. Government surely never fight you when you come home. A national stadium, them allow you welcome home party for you, know. Them surely give you the chance to be a man again. And the first real song you do, and nothing where shows about you have remorse or regret for what go on. But I want to basically say, if you could have do it again, this time you wouldn't just phone. Embarrassing, brother. And Cabra, me see you take out a loan from Budra and borrow him same argument. But fight and who sell you out. But I better you allow it here. Because it make you file for moral bankruptcy. Me know your case I go on, so me not go say much. But where you say so far, brother, a victim playing. Loud that. Take a big man approach. Alright, so I really go on now this SSL thing, you know. Be a people as a be a thing. So, you know, I could listen to some clips from a 3-part interview with the Minister of Finance, Nigel Clarke, Dr. Nigel Clarke. We call a brother named Dr. Garden, a brother with a PhD. Let me emphasize that. And tell you know why further down. If me not wrong, it viral, popular bad. I may not even know if I should call it interview, because an interview I went two people actually know or consent to do an interview. So I call it what it is, a leak conversation with a radio host and the Minister of Finance. Alright, it starts away. Yeah.
Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Is this OBC Radio? Yes. Who am I speaking with? You're speaking with somebody working in OBC Kevin. OBC what? Kevin? Kevin. Oh, Kevin. Yeah, Kevin. Yes. Who can I speak to about your Instagram page? What you want to speak about Instagram page? I'm seeing some very libelous material. What libelous material? Who am I speaking with? This is Nadia Clarke. Okay, Dr. Clarke. What libelous material you're seeing? I'm seeing on Instagram page, Jamaican government stole you saying both money. Demand taxpayers to pay it back. Yes. And you're saying that, well, first of all, I appreciate you taking the time to call. And you're saying that the information is libelous? Absolutely. My God, this is nasty and libelous. Let me ask you something, Dr. Clarke. Aren't you the Finance Minister of Jamaica? Yes. Isn't it under your watch over $300 billion went missing under fraud? No, sir. I think you have your facts mixed up.
Alright, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to bust that episode here in a two. Play my take on the whole thing and what I really think I go on in our next episode. Because I don't want to overdose, you know? I think I want to know fresh when I get another one here. I'm done it already, so I know nothing what I have to go do. I just going to stop it yourself now. You know, but I'm going to play a last clip without the conversation basically end before I end this. So no move just yet. I'm going to do some homework in the meantime. Pun intended. If you know the interview, I tell me what you think in the comments, and who know it, go watch the whole thing and join the comments. The link for part 1 in the interview in the description. So you can go up on the channel. When you don't watch that, you can watch the next 2 parts. But in the next episode, I'll break it right down. But see how part 3 with the minister and the brother there basically end. See there.
I know that I am an open. Let me tell you who is Dr. Jermaine Gordon, an open gay person. Yes, who know all of your secret, who know every single one of you, who mingle on that side of the fence and hypocritical in the party. I will blow you out. Go ask Patrick Bailey who you're speaking with.
Oh! In the meantime, 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 in between time, in the meantime, in the meantime, in between time.